Hello and welcome to City Yoga. My name is Luke, and this is going to be a 50-minute all levels restorative yoga practice. And we'll go ahead and begin our practice seated. So we've got the option of sitting on top of a block or a stack of books, just placing something underneath you, or just sitting on your mat. We're going to try to bring our shoulders back, lengthen the spine, and then draw the hands on top of the knees with the palms facing upward. And closing our eyes here. Once again, gently draw your shoulders down, lifting the heart just slightly, stacking our shoulders over the hips, and starting to breathe in and out through the nostrils. Just slowly beginning to deepen and lengthen our breath. As you're breathing in, think about lengthening your spine, letting the chest lift, the shoulders drop, and maintaining that length as you breathe out. Maybe widening your chest, pressing your shoulder blades closer together, and tightening the stomach as you breathe out. We're going to take a nice deep breath in and hold it at the top. Draw your shoulders down. Release hands out alongside your body. Take a nice long breath out. Maintain the length in the spine, but pull the belly button in towards the spine. Engage in the stomach. And we're going to pause at the bottom. And then we're going to inhale both arms overhead. And we're going to begin to blink our eyes open, bring the hands together, and then exhale the hands to the heart. And just pausing here. Interlace the fingers, engage the stomach. Press your palms away from the body. And we're trying to widen our shoulders away from each other. And then bring the hands back alongside the body. Melt your shoulders down into your back pockets. We'll keep this left hand grounded. Just slowly inhale the right arm up, reaching towards the ceiling, spreading our fingers, softening our shoulders. Pull the belly in and exhale over to the left. Press through the left hand, come back to the center as you breathe in. Exhale, release that right hand down. Inhale the left arm up, spreading the fingers, plugging the shoulders down. As you exhale, reach over to the right. Inhale up through the center. Exhale, releasing down. And again on the right, take a deep breath in, pausing at the top, melting the shoulders, stretching the fingers. Exhale into the left, reaching a little bit deeper this time, letting that left forearm come down. Pressing back up as you breathe in, releasing the right hand down as you breathe out. Left arm comes up with the inhale, reaches over as you exhale. Spiraling the chest up, maybe bringing that right forearm closer to the mat. Pressing away, reach up as you breathe in, back down as you breathe out. Drawing your hands behind the back, and we'll remain on our fingertips here. Press through the finger pads to open the chest towards the ceiling. Bring the shoulders back. You just tighten the belly and begin to press the palms all the way down, creating a little bit more length in the spine, allowing the neck to lengthen some more. We're just going to pause here and take deep breaths in, bring the shoulders towards each other and the elbows in towards your ribs. And as you breathe out, drawing the belly in. We're going to hold your next inhale. Cupcake the fingers, soften the elbows. And then reaching forward as you exhale. Bow the head, widen the shoulders, draw the belly in. Pause here. Reach your arms overhead as you breathe in. Pause. Bring your shoulders down into your back body. Exhale your hands down to heart center, holding here. Inhale, pressing forward and reaching back up. We're going to hold at the top, soften the shoulders and squeeze the fists. Staying here as you exhale, begin to roll the wrists slowly. Pause, squeeze the fists. Take an inhale as you roll the wrists in the opposite direction. Pausing at the top. Exhale the hands back down. Just switch and place the opposite foot in front. Cup the hands around the knees. Bring your shoulders back as you breathe in. Start to round as you breathe out. Again, inhale, gliding forward. Exhale, rounding back. One last time, take a deep breath in. Draw the shoulders down, pull the belly button in, and on the exhale, we're going to round, widen the shoulders, and come back to neutral. We'll circle anti-clockwise, pressing the chest forward, rounding back to your tailbone. Just a few times going towards the right, and then pausing, leaning back, a few times circling towards the left. Allowing the chest to lead. And the shoulders to draw back as we breathe in. Eventually coming back to stillness. Sit up nice and tall. Place the right hand behind the back and the left hand on the right knee. Inhale the heart towards the ceiling. Bring the shoulders down. As you exhale, turn your gaze to the right, deepening our twist. Pressing through that right hand to extend our twist. Slowly come undone. We'll take it over to the other side, bringing the left hand behind the back, placing the right hand on our left knee. And as you lift the heart, place your shoulders down into the back pockets, tighten the stomach, deepening our twist. And just keep that right hand where it is. Extend the left arm across towards that right knee and start to bend the elbows. Take a nice deep fold here, tuck the chin towards your chest. Round your back, pulling on the knees to widen our shoulders away from each other. And as you inhale, press down through the knees, but let your heart lift. On your exhale, pull on the knees, bend the elbows, and bow forward. Once more, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And slowly come undone. I'm just going to place the right arm on top. Reaching over towards that left knee. That left arm still reaches to the right, but it's underneath now. We're going to bend the elbows around the back and tuck the chin, pulling on the knees to draw our shoulders wider. Inhale, lengthen, sitting up. Exhale, fold, bowing forward. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, folding forward. Holding here, pull on the knees. Deepen that fold, that stretch in the shoulders. And then gradually come undone. Transitioning, if you're not already there, transitioning towards the front of the mat and just extending both of our legs straight out. And we're going to start to ground through the backs of the knees, pressing the back of the knees down into your mat. Flex the feet and spread the toes. Lift your heart. And soften your shoulders. Extending the arms overhead as we inhale, we'll hold to the top. Spread the fingers and soften the shoulders. As you exhale, hinge forward and let the hands fall wherever they may. It might be the toes or shins. Bow the head. Start to pull the belly in. Flex the feet again. Inhale, slowly coming up. We'll bring the arms overhead, plug the shoulders down, holding. Spread your fingers, and then goalpost the hands as you breathe out. Once again, take the hands behind the back as we shift back, pressing the palms down, grounding the feet to the mat. Make sure your fingers are spread nice and wide. Engage the belly, and on your next inhale, push your hips up towards the ceiling. Bringing the shoulder blades towards each other. Engage the glutes, the stomach. Claw them out of the fingers as you exhale. We're going to lower back down. Soften the elbows, soften the belly. Inhale, press up again. Expanding the chest towards the chin. Engaging the belly and lowering back down. One more time. Bring the shoulder blades together. Press up as you inhale. Engage the glutes and the core belly. Exhale, lower. And shifting forward, we're going to draw the hands to the back of the knees this time. Shift to the tailbone and raise the legs. Try to bring them to about eye level. Soften your shoulders down. Pull the belly button in, supporting our legs with our hands. Option to try to lengthen the legs a little bit more. Maybe travel the hands to the calves. Try to straighten the knees. And if you roll back or fall back to your back, just treat it like a back massage. So falling is okay. You can massage the back as you roll down. Just bring yourselves back up. I'm going to soften the knees and start to bring the soles of the feet together, and then release the feet down. Sit up tall as you breathe in, plugging our shoulders into our back pockets. Bow the head forward as you breathe out, bringing our hands to our feet. Take nice full breaths in, and try to peel your shoulders back as you do. Extend your exhales, pulling the belly in as you round. So allow your inhalation to expand the chest. Retract the shoulders, drawing air into your back body. Your exhale pulls the belly in, bows the head, rounds the back. Just slowly coming up. We'll extend the legs out in a wide-legged straddle position. Once again, option to sit on top of the blocks if that feels okay. If you want to get a little bit more release in the hips, you can slide a block or books or stack of books underneath you. Widen the feet, lengthen your spine, then just start to draw the hands forward as we fold. Release any tension in the neck as we bow our heads. Soften our shoulders and round the back. Maybe finding you can inch your fingers further forward as we pause here. Backing off if you need to. You can always draw the hands back and get more upright. And the feet can be actively flexed and spreading apart, or just passively falling away from each other. Setting the intention for the rest of our time here on our mats. Let your intention guide you. Resting as needed. Start to deepen into that fold. And then slowly begin to round up. So if you have the block, you're going to slide it out to the side. Coming out of that pose, we'll come back into our seated position. Cupcake the fingers out in front of us. Peel the shoulders back. And extending one hand at a time. Reach, maybe with the right hand. Reaching with the left hand and pausing here. Shine the chest forward. Extend the arms out. And bow the head. Take a deep breath in, breathing into your back body. Holding at the top. Cupcake the fingers, tuck the belly in, and roll all the way up as you breathe out. And lengthen your spine, extend the arms back. So you're going to try to open the chest, try to reach back like you're bringing the knuckles towards each other. Press the shoulder blades together, and bring your shoulders down as your heart lifts up. Take a deep, deep breath in, and then round as you breathe out, bringing the finger pads together. Inhale, opening. Exhale, round. And once more, inhale, open, hold, expand the chest. On the exhale, we're going to lean back and round and hold and extend the legs. Extend the arms And with or without the hands for support, we'll float the feet. So finding your boat pose. Arms can reach forward, arms can extend up, or hands can support the legs if you need to. Maybe you start to straighten a little bit more. Pulling the belly in. And slowly lowering down. Draw the legs straight out in front of you. Curl the toes. Lifting up as we breathe in. And then lowering all the way down as we breathe out. Coming down to your backs. I'm going to draw the arms overhead. Ground through the backs and knees. Flex your feet. Spread the toes. Engage the belly. And squeeze the fists. Allowing the wrists to hover off the mat. And as you curl, flex the feet. Hover the heels. Start to squeeze and roll the fists. Roll the other way. Engage the belly. Spread the fingers. Take a deep breath in. Point the toes, lengthening from top to bottom as we breathe out. And come undone. Draw the right knee into the chest. I'm going to hug that right knee in. Just lay back, starting to roll the foot in one direction. Rolling the foot in the opposite direction. Then flexing that right foot. Keep that right hand on the knee. Pull the knee in towards you. Then just draw it open. Opening to the side. Doing our best to ground through that left hip. Extending the left arm. And then turning our gaze over to the left side. As that right hip opens. And maybe draws up towards the shoulder. I'm going to inhale to the center. Bring both hands to the back of that right knee. And press the heel to the ceiling. Flexing the foot. Curling the toes. Doing our best to straighten that right knee. Maybe draw it in towards us. And then slowly release it back down. Hug the left knee in. Rolling the foot. Rolling the other way. We're going to flex the left foot, extend the right arm to the side, and draw the left knee open. That right hip wants to come up, or maybe it does. I'm going to try to keep it grounded, and you can use your hand to try to keep it grounded. So no worry if it comes up. If the hip comes up, try to keep your heel down, that right heel. Maybe turn your gaze to the right, open the left knee a little bit more, flexing the foot, keeping it active. Expand the chest as you breathe in. Try to ground your shoulders. As you breathe out, draw the belly in and hug the left knee back to the center. Slide the hands to the back of the thigh. Extend the leg towards the ceiling. Pressing up with our heel. Spreading the toes. Straightening the knee. Then drawing that left leg in. And just softening the knee. As we soften out of the pose, we'll let that right knee come up. Slide both hands to the back of the knees. And just massage the low back by rolling up and down. And we're going to come all the way down to our back again. And ground the feet to the floor. Keep the knees bent. And press the palms alongside the body. Bring your shoulders down as you breathe in. Draw the belly in as you breathe out, pushing the tail towards your heels and grounding the feet. We'll stay at the bottom of that exhale, staying empty. And as we inhale, we're going to drive the hips up. Engage the glutes, the stomach, expand the chest. Exhale, lowering down one vertebra at a time. Extend the exhale so that you can push your tail towards the heels. Anchor the feet. Inhale, pressing up. Opening your chest towards your chin, engaging the glutes, stretching through the hips. Exhale, coming down slowly. And last time, push your tailbone towards your heels. Create traction through the feet and inhale back up. Holding this time, we'll slide our hands under the body, interlace the fingers, walk the shoulders closer, engage the glutes, drive the hips higher, engage the stomach, open the chest some more. Take a nice deep breath in, press up a little bit more, tighten the glutes a little bit more. And as you breathe out, take a slow lower down, coming down one vertebra at a time, grounding the shoulders, tucking the tail, sliding the soles of the feet back together. We'll slide the left hand to the heart, place the right hand on the stomach. Just gently releasing through the hips by allowing the knees to feel heavy and fall open. And if it's uncomfortable, if you have a block or two or books, you can always place them under the knees for support. So some of us, this might be uncomfortable. You can always stack some padding underneath you so that your knees are supported in this position. I'm just going to bring our awareness back to the breath. Scan the body, see where we're holding tension. Notice how much space there is for the neck to lengthen. Seeing if you can adjust the chin, maybe tuck it and take any creases out of the back of the neck. See if you're holding tension through your shoulders. Maybe you can pull them down a little bit. And deepen the breath. Letting those inhalations ground your shoulders into the mat and maybe expand the chest. Even in this prone position. Allow your exhalations to flatten the low back and tighten the stomach. Maybe allowing your tailbones to push slightly towards your heels. Nice deep breaths going in. Slow, long breaths coming out. Breathing into the hips to create space. Extend your next exhale. And hold it at the bottom, softening the body. Breathing in halfway. Inhaling all the way. And sighing the breath out. Inhaling halfway. All the way. And holding. Slowly sigh the breath out. Tighten the stomach. Flatten the back. Staying empty. Take a nice full inhale through your nose. Expand the chest, ground the shoulders, and hold the breath. Sip in some more. This time we'll keep the mouth closed, but sigh the breath out. Start to ground the feet, stack the right thigh over the left. Tee the arms out, and let the knees fall to the right. And then ground the shoulders and look over to the right side. exhale, start to draw the belly in. Inhale the knees to the center and come undone as you exhale. So release the right foot down, stack your left thigh on top. Float the knees to the right, ground your shoulders, and turn your gaze to the left. Draw the belly in as we exhale. Inhale back to the center, and on the exhale, come undone, releasing the feet down. Pull your knees in towards the chest. Press your thighs together. Draw the stomach in and start to circle the knees. Circle in the other direction. Then pull the knees in towards you, draw the belly in to create space, and lifting your head, try to wrap your hands around the knees and grab your opposite elbows or your forearms or your wrists. Tighten the stomach, tighten into a tight little ball as you inhale, squeezing everything together. As you exhale, let your knees push against the forearms and allow your arms to resist that push. So pressing in opposition, trying to bust out with the knees, trying to keep them in with our arms. And then just soften. Draw the hands back to the knees, and this time gently rocking side to side. We'll come back to stillness as we come back to the center. Tee the arms out, draw the belly in. Try to bring your thighs as close together as you can. Take a deep breath in and hold. Press the palms into the ground. On your exhale, hover your knees to the right, keeping them off the mat. Engage the stomach. Inhale back to the center, pressing into the floor for support. Hover the knees to the left. Just going at your own pace, we're going to shift from side to side. Inhale to the center with a little pause, setting ourselves up, tightening the stomach. Exhale to the side. If you have room within your practice, you want to add intensity, you can straighten the legs as we kind of tick-tock the legs from side to side. So straight knees or bent knees. So flying with your breath. Take a break in the middle where we inhale. The work happens on the side where we exhale. So pulling through the core belly. Keeping the belly engaged. Tightening the stomach as we hover to the side for control. And then using the stomach to pull back to the center. And slowly come back to the center. Press your palms alongside the hips. Extend the legs towards the ceiling. And curl the toes towards you. Pulling the belly button down. And as you press through the palms, push the heels up. Pulsing or lifting for 3, 2, and 1. Draw the hands to the back of the knees, bend the knees in towards the chest. Massaging the back as we rock back and forth. Eventually, we'll come all the way up into a seated position. And then using your hands, start to transition out of this seated position, up into tabletop. And place our hands underneath our shoulders. Our hips in line with our knees. Spread the fingers as wide as we can. claw our finger pads into the mat, gently pushing our shoulders back, spinning the elbows in like we're turning a giant jar. And as you breathe in, let your belly lower, let your heart lift, gaze forward. And as you breathe out, bow the head, widen the shoulders, draw the elbows outward. Inhale, dialing the elbows in, shifting forward. As you drop the belly, you lift the heart. Exhale, bow, tucking the belly, tucking the tail, and widen the shoulders as you press away from the mat. On your next inhale, tuck the toes as you drop the belly, spin the elbows in, bring the chest through. On your exhale, untuck the toes, cupcake the fingers, and round back. Holding here, widen your shoulders, tuck the chin, and keeping the fingers as they are. Inhale your shoulders back over the wrists, extend the neck long. On the exhale, sink back into your child's pose. Lengthen the arms, keeping the palms and wrists off the mat. Drawing the belly in and gazing to the right, under that right arm. Inhale into the center, gazing under the left arm as we exhale. And gaze forward as you breathe in, release your palms down. Soften everything into the mat as you breathe out. Options to shift forward slightly and widen the knees here. Bring the toes together, coming into our regular child's pose. So nice wide knees, toes together, sinking your belly back in between your thighs. Pressing your palms into the mat. Pressing your forearms into the mat. Just feeling the shoulders widen. Tighten the stomach. Keep the forearms grounded. We're going to shift our shoulders forward. As we breathe in, bringing the head towards your thumbs. And then just slowly sink back as you breathe out. And inhale, shift forward. Keeping the forearms grounded. Exhaling back. On your next inhale, start by cupcaking the left fingers and drawing the right arm up as we breathe in. Extend the right arm towards the ceiling and then thread that right arm underneath the left as we lower back down. We'll press the left hand to send our hips back, gaze towards the left. Option to shift forward and maybe let your feet point to the left side. You've seen you practice, extend your left leg. Drawing the weight into that right shoulder. And you can add on by letting that right hand start to travel, travel over to left. So adding a little back bend, or a slight back bend, or a little bit more openness. And slowly come on down, release the left hand down, the left knee down, bringing the feet in. And then pressing through the left hand, tighten the stomach, draw back the shoulders, inhale the right arm all the way up towards the ceiling, pressing your hips forward and reaching. On the exhale, the right arm joins the left, toes come together, press back into your child's pose. Draw the forearms into the mat and bring your fingertips together in a prayer position. Place the thumbs at the base of the neck, point the fingers up. Try to push your shoulders back and maybe inch the elbows forward. Nice deep breaths in and slow, long breaths out. Just release the hands down. Keep the right hand grounded, but start to press through the palm of the hand and the finger pads. Maybe that right elbow comes off the mat. And we're going to shift forward and open the left hand towards the ceiling. Take a nice deep breath in. When you're ready, thread that left shoulder under the right. Shift your weight to that left shoulder. Pressing the hips back, maybe extending that right leg to the side. Maybe traveling that right hand over past the left corner. You're going to ground the right hand next to the crown of the head. Bring the feet back in towards each other. And then open the left hand towards the ceiling as we breathe in. Just draw that left hand down as you breathe out. Keeping the knees wide, the toes together. Just draw the hands forward. Spread the fingers. Turn the thumbs towards each other. Start to circle the hips, going clockwise to begin with, flowing with your breath. So soften your shoulders and shift your chest forward as you inhale. Sink back and lengthen the arms as you exhale. Take nice full breaths in. And extend the breath that comes out. And going in the opposite direction. Next time you shift forward, bring yourselves to the center, press into the finger pads. You're going to turn the elbows in and try to let the heart lift and maybe let the feet come up towards the back of the head. Tighten the stomach, lower the hips, keep lifting the heart. So pressing through the shoulders down into the palms. We're going to stay here, but let the feet come down. And just slide them in slightly, keeping the legs wide, the tops of the feet grounded. You're going to lower the hips and press the chest up. Suck in the belly. Soften the elbows to come down. And just bring the legs back into a neutral position. Reach your hands out in front of you. Spread the fingers and press through your finger pads. And grounding as we breathe in, expanding the chest. And bringing our shoulders back and drawing the stomach in as we breathe out. Start to point the toes, tighten the stomach. Allow your next inhale to bring everything up off the ground. Plug the shoulders back and exhale, lower. Soften. Start to suck in the stomach. Inhale, lift. And this time we're going to hold, pull the shoulders back, lengthen through the arms and the feet. Option to open the hands past the top corners of the mat. Maybe open the legs past the bottom corners of the mat. Draw the belly in. Lift a little bit higher. Pull the shoulders back. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. You fold the arms underneath the head. Rest the forehead. Draw the legs closer, back into a neutral position. Soften your shoulders. Start to slow your breath. I'm going to come up slowly. Place the forearms down. Extend the arms long so Your palms are flat, your fingers are facing forward, forearms are grounded, and the elbows are underneath our shoulders. You're going to push the shoulders back, lift the heart up, take a deep breath in, draw in the stomach. Exhale, bow the head. Draw the belly in, press through the forearms to try to lift your belly up. As you inhale, we're going in the opposite direction. We're going to plug the shoulders down, allow the heart to lift, pausing at the top. As you exhale, tighten the stomach, bow the head, press into the forearms to lift the belly. And inhale, peeling the shoulders down, lifting the heart up. And this time we're going to tuck the toes. On the exhale, bow the head, press into the forearm, raise the belly, raise the hips, and hold. Draw the stomach in. Lower your hips, lower your belly, untuck the toes. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Holding at the top. Tuck the toes, suck in the belly. On the exhale, bow the head, press into the forearms, raising the belly and the knees. And slowly lowering. This time we'll interlace the fingers, keeping the forearms grounded. I'm just going to gaze down, press into the forearms, tighten the stomach, lift up the belly, then the hips, tucking our toes, then the knees. Press your shoulders back, suck the belly button in, turn your thighs in to face each other, and push the heels towards the back of your mat. Inhale, lowering just the knees. Exhale, untuck the toes and lower the hips. Pause here. Let the heart lift one more time as we breathe in. And then softening down as we breathe out. We'll fold our hands underneath us again. Let the head rest. Soften the shoulders. As you breathe out, bend the knees, gaze the belly, flex the feet. And just very slowly start to windshield wipe the knees side to side here. As you come back to stillness, release the feet back down and bring your hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck the elbows in, tuck the toes under, pressing away from the mat. Take a deep breath in, lengthen your arms, sink back as you breathe out. Keeping the arms nice and long, pressing through our finger pads. Bring your shoulders over your wrists as you inhale. Find down dog on the exhale. So extend the hips towards the ceiling and pedal the feet out. Lengthen your arms. Pressing the chest back towards the thighs. Just gradually come back to stillness and pulse the chest back towards the legs. So claw them out with your fingers. Make believe somebody's pressing through in between your shoulder blades, trying to push your chest back towards your thighs. And come back to stillness. Raise the heels. Lower the heels. Once more. Inhale, come up to the balls of the feet or even the tiptoes. Exhale, pressing down. We're going to walk our feet up to meet our hands. And once you get to the top of the mat, just allow your knees to soften. Allow the head to hang. Reach around, grab your opposite elbows, bring your ears inside the shoulders, tuck your chin towards the chest. Gently swing your upper body side to side like a rag doll. Eventually coming back to stillness, we'll release the hands. Nod the head yes. Shake the head no. Claw the toes into the ground. Rolling up slowly. Come up one vertebra at a time. Bring the shoulders up towards the ears. Then slide the shoulders down into your back body. Inhale, extend your arms overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, reaching up, pressing the hips forward, sucking the belly button in. Exhale, coming back to heart center. On your next inhale, take your left wrist, ground your left heel. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale to the center, suck the belly in, switch wrists and anchor your right heel. Exhale, over to the left. Come back to the center and hook the thumbs and spread the fingers. Pull the shoulders down, draw the belly in. Press the hips forward as you reach back and look up. Come back to neutral. Just flip the palms towards the ceiling. Pull the shoulders downward. Suck the belly in. As you breathe in, press the hips forward, look up, push the ceiling away. On the exhale, soften the knees, take a slow fold all the way down. Bow the head, soften the knees, relax the shoulders. Then draw the hands up the shins as you breathe in. Plug your shoulders back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lifting to a flat back. On our exhale, we're going to fold and drag the fingers out in front of us. Hold. Push the weight into the heels. And slowly come up again. Inhale into a flat back. Exhale, drag the fingers forward. Hold. Push the weight back into the heels. Widen the arms. And fold them back in. We're going to come up to a flat back and jet plane the hands behind us. Shine the chest forward. And then interlace the fingers. Expand the chest, bringing the shoulder blades together as you breathe in. Soften the knees and fold forward as you breathe out. Bowing the head, draping the arms overhead. Press the shoulder blades together. Kiss the palms together. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, begin to soften, releasing your hands to the low back, softening your shoulders, releasing the hands all the way down, and lowering back into our seat. We'll come back to a seated position here. Just sit up nice and tall. Just go ahead and place your hands back on top of your knees. Palms facing the ceiling. Lengthen your spine, open your chest, and settle the shoulders down over your hips. Closing our eyes. Take a nice full breath in. And sigh it out. Take a deep full breath in. And sigh it out. Release your hands alongside the body. Soften the shoulders. Engage the belly. Extend the arms overhead as you breathe in. Drawing the palms together and holding at the top. Soften the shoulders. Tighten the stomach. Sip in some more as you lift the heart upwards. As you slowly exhale your hands back to heart center, round the back, bow the head and tuck the chin. Pausing here. And take our last full breath in here, inhaling through the nose. And sighing it out. Thank you for joining me in practice. Namaste.